Hey everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and this is the Junk Journal Craft Chat. Today we're going to be pulling a winner from last week's comments for this particular ephemera prize. It's from the Travelers from 1941, and it is to Mrs. T.J. Hamilton of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada. And I believe it's regarding her automobile policy. So it's a very cool piece of paper. I don't know how to describe it. It's thinner than regular copy paper. It's this beautiful vanilla color. It has some authentic aging marks on it. I haven't done anything to this paper to distress it at all. And is signed by Carl M. Anderson. And there you go. So this will be the prize. So if you win, please tell me you won the Travelers piece. So I'm going to put that up here so I know where it is. Don't lose it. Okay, so if you want to enter the contest for next week, then put a comment in this week's video. Down below, you can put as many comments as you want. And even if you won a previous prize, you can also put a comment or as many as you want down below. Now, so today, I thought it would be fun. I still have a lot of scrapbook paper, 12 by 12. Doesn't really matter what size you have. I just have like a ton of it. I thought you might too, and I thought what we could do is maybe make some handmade envelopes that are pretty easy to make using the card as a template. So let's say you have a card, and this happens to all of us. You have a card and you have no envelope that fits it. Well, here's how to make an envelope easily that fits your card. You don't need really any fancy tools other than a scissor. Pair of scissors. So this must be a scissor, and that must be a scissor, so it's a pair of scissors. There we go. I don't know. The deep machinations of my mind. Okay, so here's something that's supposed to be turned into a card. You can already have a card, or I'm just going to fold this and make it a card. So we have a card to work with. That's all you need is a card. Birthday card, get well card, greeting card of any sort. Christmas cards will also work. So if you have a package of Christmas, designer scrap paper, something like that, and you don't know what you're going to do with it, it makes fun envelopes. Okay, so let us just grab any paper that goes with this color scheme. This color scheme. Not really. That's okay though. Hang on. Okay, I have located a piece of blue scrapbook paper. This is the old 12 by 12. Back up a little bit so you can see a little better. And how about I give you some light? There we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. So one easy way to start, flip it over and turn it on a diagonal. And then put your card. It would be really nice if you did this on a clean craft mat so you don't get ink all over it. Put it down to the corner. If you have a craft mat, you can easily make sure that your piece is square. Okay. But you don't really need one. You can just eyeball this, make sure it's about the same distance from here to here. Snug, but not too short, or else it won't wrap it. So I would say give yourself about 1/4 of an inch. Okay. Then you pick it up and you just use the card to fold around it. Now I can tell I'm not going perfectly straight here, but I think it's going to be okay anyway. So we're going to wrap around the card this way, this way, this way. And we have the bulk of our envelope already. You just have to make sure that you overlap here onto here. You have enough to do that. And if you do, you should be golden. It's really helpful to have a bone folder just to give you the nice sharp creases. Okay. And then use the top of the card inside to be your top marker. All right. So now I'm going to take this and I am going to like slightly fold it in half. You can remove the card if you want, but I'm just going to do it with the card in it briefly. It's going to be a quick cut. There. Okay, so now I have the right shape. I do have some extra stuff here. What to do with it? Okay, so what I like to do with it is fold it in. So I can actually take the card out at this moment because it should fit back in if all goes well. And if not, I can trim the card. I've learned that. Okay, so you take these two flaps and you can either cut them, trim them, or you can just tuck them in as so. And if you're trying to stay below a certain weight or everything, you might want to cut them off. But it's not a bad idea to trim them in. Okay, I'm getting a little bunch-a-roo going on over here. There we go. We're going to straighten that out. What you can always do is use your bone folder to come along and straighten things out. I think what's happening is I'm not cut short enough here. Okay, so I'm going to tuck this in a little bit more. It's going to relieve some of that pressure because everything should lay nice and flat if you are cut correctly. Okay, so I didn't cut correctly. That's the problem. So I'm going to recut this. Let's see, measure those up. Yeah, I was off. Yeah, I must have wiggled or moved or something, but I'm just going to cut it shorter. Oop, now I did a slice again. But this thing is so forgiving. This is how not to do it. This is a how not to do it thing. Okay, so now if you want to, you can come in here at this point and just put a little glue here and a little glue here. Okay. And in time, that is going to seal that. Now let's see if I still made enough room for my card. It's going to be close. But it's, yep, still fits, I think. Alrighty, come on, baby. It's snuggers, let me tell you. Oh, it's in. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. Okay, so now we have this, and we can fold this over the top. Now, I would say there's absolutely nothing wrong with just sealing your card like this, and you're done. And you can glue it here, you can tape it here, you can do a million and one things to seal the card. If you want less bulk around here, which is not a bad idea because machines in the post office will sometimes jam on thicker cards and you don't want that. So what you can do is you can come in here and make it look like a regular card. So there's really only one flap for the outside, so we really don't need any of this. We're just going to make it look like a regular card. Oh, I think I cut the wrong piece. No, I didn't. It's okay. I cut the right piece. Okay, phew. So now it looks more like a regular card. Still seeing it. There. Just cut these little edges off. There we go. Okay, now we got something that looks more like a traditional envelope. That's also going to make it easier for the card to fit in, as well as it's going to make it easier for the machine to process it. Okay, so we've got our card in. We're going to fold it up. Now you can decorate it any way you like. I think I'm going to maybe use some blue, and I'm going to go blue on blue and just make it a little more blue and maybe bring in some brown because I want to age it up a little bit because this looks a little new for me. So before I seal it, I'm going to ink it. This is Distress Ink Broken China color. And let's give it a little wake up. It's been a while since I've been in this one. Okay. I'm going to open it up. Just going to go around and have it come to life. Yes. As we do in the crafter world. It just brings a different dimension. Still pretty. I think it's really pretty. Hope you're having fun out there today, playing with your papers. Having a grand old time. All is dandy in this end. You know, sometimes we create as we go. We think of things as we go, and the process changes as we go. So there's a little bit of that going on here. So, but I think it's starting to look really cool. So let's go around the outside of this. So this would be the back of the envelope. And you can decorate these. I mean, if you're going to mail them, make the decoration flat, like drawing on it, sticker on it, washi tape on it. Make sure it's well glued. Maybe run it over a reliable glue stick just so you know that it's going to be okay. But don't put bling and stuff like that on it because that's going to definitely get jammed in the post office machinery. All right, I guess we don't need you anymore. Your little extra piece we can get rid of. Okay, your little extra piece we can get rid of. And I'm going to use the corner of this just to emphasize the envelope itself. It's kind of fun to make your own envelopes. You know, using up all that paper that we have. It's great, yeah. And if you want to, you can even color this whole top with the dauber, which is kind of cool. Look. Okay, so now we're going to put that down, and we are going to glue this. Well, because I don't want this coming apart. And you can do a test one. You can mail one to yourself to see how it survives the machinery process, which is not a bad idea. You just want to make sure it's going to be okay. But pretty sure this feels like a regular envelope to me. Okay, I went a little awry, so I'm going to do something that sort of matches that on this side. Maybe I'll just work with that opposing angle design there and hew it a little bit there. Okay, and maybe I'm going to come in now with some brown, some vintage photo, because that's one I have right in front of me, a spritzeroo, and a little bit of brown. Maybe I'm going to do the other corners, a little bit of brown. Oh, that's really brown. Okay, maybe we're going to go all the way around. How about that? I'm committing to this. Heavier here, and lighter here, lighter. Oh, now that's looking really cool. Really like that. Okay, doing this side, heavy on some corners, maybe just the corners on the back. And when you mix these colors, it amplifies the rusticness. Rusticness. Where are these words coming from? They don't exist. The rusticity, the rustiosity. And you can kind of just like free hand this. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything. You're just going for that age-old design, maybe where somebody might thumb it, you know, hold it. Okay, so we've got that. I'm just playing with this one. And where are we? Okay. So what I did for this one, I put a label here and a label here. This label was white when it started, but it got antiqued with the ink. And this one was rubbed with chalk or something. I don't even remember what I made with those, but I made a bunch of these. And they look like this. I used those Avery labels, and I just went and like rubbed down the whole thing as they were stuck here. Then came in with another color. This was a purple and a brown, purple and a brown. Then there's an all brown with maybe different shades of brown. There was some sparkly stuff in there. That might have even been makeup. Here's some pretty pink ones. Here's some softer pink ones. Greeny pink ones. Okay, so this is blue. If I wanted to do, see, what I'm letting you know is these are, you can write on this for a return envelope idea. Maybe pink might look cool. Or maybe the intense pink. What do you think? Or maybe one of these. Yeah, maybe this one. Okay, we'll go with this one. Now, I think I'm going to ink around this one a little bit with the brown. There it is. Phew! Found it. Just to have it pop a little bit. Oh, that's a lot of bit. Okay. Remember when you wet these, they really do wake up the ink. So be prepared. Be on guard. Anything could happen. Anything. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Here we go. Well, let's make sure we have it the right way. Yes, we do. And this definitely I'm going to run it across the glue stick just to be sure, because it feels like the old tack has given way over time. It's not as strong as it once was. So there is my return label. So I could write something in there as the return label. And then I want the big label. And so I'm going to go to my options for big label. And I think I'm going to use the white. You could totally use one of these thin ones again for the big label, but I like to use the bigger one. It just gives me more elbow room. And I'm all about elbow room. I don't like to be squeezed in my label writing. I want it to be clear so it has the best chance possible to get there. And probably run this over the glue just to be sure. And you might get a blob on the front, but you gingerly remove that and you carry on. Okay, so of course my lines are crooked because I did everything crooked. Okay, that's all right. Just make sure there's no glue balls on the outside. Move those so they don't get jammed again. And then you have room for a stamp, and you have this, and it's ready to go. And here I just had this little booklet of pretty butterfly pictures. Oh, that's pretty. I put that one on there. Oh, maybe the blue one. Okay, we'll use this one. Well, we should maybe go do contrast. Well, let's see. Not much contrast there. We'll go with the same theme. We'll do not much contrast butterfly. I am going to... This is not necessary. I'm just leveling up of a decoration. And just wanted you to be able to see this, see what it was like. So this is just having fun with an envelope that is actually going to be mailed. You know what I should do? I should just mail it to myself and see what happens. Okay. So I am going to do that. I'm going to mail this to myself and see what happens. Okay, and then we will see it in the mail and see what became of it. Okay. Get the pen. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that off to the side, and I will mail that to myself. So I'll show you guys that when it returns to me, so you can see how well my mailing. I should have wrote myself a nice note or something, right? It's kind of, you know, cold not to even say anything to yourself since it was coming back to me, but it's already sealed, so that ship has sailed. But I have this one, but this one is also sealed, and I didn't write anything in the card. So there you go. Write your card out first before you do this stuff. Okay, I think it might be time to see who is the winner of the Travelers 1941 beautiful, very cool paper piece of ephemera. All right, so let me just pull this baby down here, and we will get this going. Okay, we have that. Let me zoom in. Oh, here we go. Yay. All right, I'm going to hit the button. Is it going to be you? Is it going to be you? Let's see. For the winner of that beautiful piece is Susan. Okay, well, that doesn't tell us who Susan is that much, but her name on YouTube is apparently Susan. And she said, "Hi, Pam and Sunshine. Happy to hear the birds the other day on your video. Should have Sunny give an update on them. Thanks for the smiles and day." Okay, so I don't know how we know who Susan is, but your name is going to be on YouTube as Susan, so that's how I'll find you. So go ahead, contact me, Susan. Give me your name, address, and today's date, which will be, it's actually tomorrow's date, Friday, October 13th. 2023, and you won the Travelers paper. Okay, there we go. And I think we need a word from our sponsor. Yes, he's very small and very fluffy, and he's not here. All right, let me find him. Sunshine, did you leave the building? I know. Okay. All right, here he is. He's coming. No, he apologizes for his tardiness. He said he was preparing for his journalistic debut today on this fine Friday, October 13th. Okay.
Hello, everybody. It's Sunshine. Yes, I'm here. I'm present. Cub pup reporter reporting for duty. Okay, I was napping. I was snoozing on the job. It's true. It's all because Mom shared some lunch with me. And I really worked her over hard because she swears she will not give me that food. But she always caves. Yeah, there's always a piece for Sunshine. If I work my cards right, and I get in there with the look, you know what I mean? The look, that look. Yeah, I give her that. I stare her down until her little heart melts. And it's all snack time for Sunny then. Yay!
They're very small bites. Okay, at least give me that.
Oh my gosh, can we say small? We're talking minuscule. It's like barely a lick. It's like a flick off the end of her finger, like something that accidentally stuck there that she offers up to her boy. And I'm forever grateful, Mom. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sunshine. All right, yes, nothing like part of Mom's lunch for a snack. So there you go, folks. You can use your... yeah, and you can make them fit nicely. I think that's the big thing about these is they fit nicely, the card. It doesn't feel like you like stuck a card from a recent, you know, like one card into an envelope that didn't belong to it, and you're kind of trying to pass it off as it belonged to that envelope, but everybody knows it doesn't because it doesn't fit right. But here, you're actually making the envelope, which I think is kind of cool. And I don't know, I just think people might have extra appreciation for somebody who took that step. And they used up their papers because we don't really have to tell them how many papers we've collected, but we've collected a few, and it's true. I know. Okay, so stay tuned for more goodies coming your way. I'm going to be making something for sale. It's going to be coming soon. It's going to be some things. So keep your peepers open. I won't give it away yet, but it's coming very soon. And I have a free monthly emailed newsletter if you did not know about that. If you sign up for it, the link is down below in the description box. it will send you, well, when you first sign up for it, you should get your first issue the next day. It's an emailed newsletter. It's free. It's paperless. But it has a computer file link on the bottom where you can print out a free digital image that you can use in your artwork every month. So you get that automatically coming to you. I also include a note from the bookmaker, which is a nice little thing to tuck into the inside of your junk journals to explain what a junk journal is and how to use it. You can change the font, the text, the wording, anything like that, or you can use it as is with my blessings. Look at the inky fingers. And I should clean my desk while we are talking. And that's right, use your time wisely. Don't just sit there like a lump. No, clean. Okay, so we're gonna look to see how dirty it really was. It's gonna be scary. I know, it's gonna be very scary. Okay, so, yes, and you're gonna get a page list of supply, like 7 or 8 pages list of junk journal supplies to keep your eyes open for as you traverse the world, and a page list of ideas. Oh, we didn't want to show you that. No, that wasn't pretty. Okay, we go back. Face down. Let's just get a little water here, maybe a little more. Okay, we're going deep. And a page list of ideas on how to break a blank page, junk journal tips from me, updates from Pam at the Paper Outpost, that's also me, and just a fun list of fun things on there for you to check out and explore. Okay, so my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Okay, that was nasty. I didn't want to show you that. My new audio material comes out Tuesdays and Thursdays on the podcast. I mean, you can see video podcasts any day of the week on Spotify. And yeah, I needed a double do. Who are we kidding here? And I have an Etsy shop if you're looking for favorite tools and supplies. If you see me use something here on the channel, I try and put links to it. Maybe I can clean my bone folder. I try and put links to it if I can find them in my Amazon shop, so they're easy for you to find. I have a section called Favorite Tools and Supplies in my Amazon shop. That's where a lot of this is stored. There's also a craft or book section that you might be interested in, or craft storage section, or Sonny's favorites. If you like cute little dog things, he's got some favorites in there that he likes as well. Also, in my Etsy shop, if I have journals and bundles and kits for sale, they'll be available in there. And right now I do have some fabric packs. These are 40 plus pieces of fabric to use in your junk journals. Very fun. There's also a triple bonus with the fabric pack. You get a very old, I think it's around 125-year-old handwritten letter, a piece of a vintage magazine, and also a little set of vintage postage stamps. So that is available. Free priority shipping with that. And I also have fundals. Fundals are collections of old and interesting papers, and you can use them in your junk journal making. They're everything from antique ledger, checks, receipts, postcards, black and white photos, tea cards, music paper, dictionary paper, old vintage book pages of all sorts. A lot of fun. 100 plus pieces, and free priority mail shipping is included with those. And that's Fundle with an F as in Frank. And this is looking so spanking clean. I know, I barely recognize it. I don't know where I am. Is this my house? All right. Okay, this sorely needed to be done. Okay, thank you for holding my hand through this cleaning frenzy going on here right now. You know, it's like once you get started, then you just want to keep going. Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay. What else? I have a t-shirt shop if you're or like a merchandise shop if you're interested in the phrase "create with reckless abandon" or "everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise." You can get that on a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a zipped hoodie, a mug, a tote, or a water bottle. And I have you can find me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Facebook group. Come and join our Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun over there doing weekly and monthly challenges, as well as seeing what you guys make from these videos. And also, most of all, remember, the fun can be simple as a piece of scrapbook paper. Just go ahead and make yourself some fun envelopes for those cards that have no envelopes. And we'll be using up our paper supplies before you know it. That is our goal. And we're going to turn every piece into something wonderful. It's a lofty goal, but it's ours. And most of all, remember that fun can be simple, and create with reckless abandon, everybody. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.